Hello everyone, glad to have you all here and listen to our idea. First, I want you to imagine that if you're on your trip to a destination with beautiful landscapes, and there are two different types of hotels in front of you. One is traditional hotel, another one is an eco hostel. So which one would you prefer? I reckon majority of you will choose the traditional one based on your first thought. But let's take this a step further. When you enter your room in the hotel, you hear a conversation between a toothbrush and a soap. The toothbrush says in fear, "When they finish using me, I will be dumped in the junkyard." Then the soap says, "At least you've done your mission. Look at me. I'll be used a few parts of my body and then thrown away." Some of you may be awareness of the waste problem in the hotel and then run to the eco hostel. As some sources shows, waste problem in hotel industry are relatively serious, including food waste, drink waste, electrical waste, and so on. Researchers found that tourism accounts for about 8% of global greenhouse gas emissions, and that accommodation is a major part. Due to the global actions of environment protection, hotel service turn into green service in a trend in the future. Thus, the eco-hostel is born. Now, let me pass the voice to my teammate Zhounan and let him to introduce our business.
Thank you, Tianyu. Okay, I will introduce what we are going to do. We plan to build an eco hostel which will differentiate with traditional hotel. Well, basically, our eco hostel will use 100% renewable resources for construction and decoration. For example, we will create a series of energy saving systems, including solar lighting, rainwater collection, solar hot water, and so on. In addition, in order to make our hostel have great competitiveness in the market, we create a new system named Self-Sufficiency Circular System. In this system, all of the ingredients will come from the hostel. We will build a small farm for the need of chicken, a pond for fish, a rooftop greenhouse for fruits, and a small garden for vegetables. All those ingredients are grown according to local preferences and seasons. In addition, this is also a circular system. Fish waste provides an organic food source for the plants, and the plants purify the water for the fish. The result is that fruits, vegetables, flowers, and fish are used as restaurant ingredients, and waste can be reused in the production of these crops.
That's really exciting, isn't it? Thanks for introducing Zhounan. Based on this business, we have a 2025 developing plan. First, we decide to choose China as our target market. This is mainly because eco-hostel is a new opportunity in China. In 2022, we will build our first site in Chengdu, a city with a great potential based on our studies. In the following year, our business will expand to a nearby city Changsha. In 2024, we will continue our expansion to more cities and complete the construction of our fifth site. If everything runs smoothly, we will try to achieve a 10 sets goal in Chinese market in 2025. Beyond that, we hope there are 100,000 guests to be involved in our eco-hostel by the end of 2025. The number seems to be invisible. However, it is not complicated to be measured. Each of our sites should record their visitors and revenue. In the developing process of the 4 years plan, we can be awareness at any time if the number of residents and revenue does not reach the expected level. This 4 years plan is our first step to establish an eco-hostel chain in China. We hope to change the current status of hotel consumption in China and arouse more people's awareness of environmental protection in tourism industry. We have a strong team for achieving our goal. Our name of the team is SAY, which refer to summer as young. Yes, we are a young team with passion and energy. Each of our team members are willing to explore new things. And another thing I have to mention that majority of us are interested in traveling. And of course, we are trying to be creative. Although this idea of eco-hostel was come from my mind, rest of the group have had a lot of great ideas before. Meanwhile, the vibe in the group is pleasant. Most of us have a great sense of humor. Work with us is an enjoyable thing. Last, and it's also the most important thing, we are highly connected with each other. The cooperation in our team is quite strong. Okay, let's know more about our specific team members now. First, I'm Tianyu, the team leader, who coordinates the different departments and overall control the project. And we have a community team, Ruikun and Ya. They are both outgoing and good at network with others. Therefore, they are responsible for internal and external communication. And we also have a cooperating team, Nan and Jingguo. These guys are careful. They have great ability of writing and language use. Moreover, Mantang and Yichen are in our operation team. They have a comprehensive knowledge of the eco-hostel project and our plans. Last, Guan Yu and Ke Ming is our financial support team. They have financial related skills and help us calculate the budget we need. They can all be contacted by phone or WeChat. If you have any specific inquiries, you can get in touch with them after the presentation. Okay, so much for it. Now, let's move into the last part. I will pass it to Guan Yu. He will illustrate our budget.
Thanks, Tianyu. I'm the one take charge in financial consideration. So I will introduce potential budget for our eco-hostel project. As we previously discussed, the first target market is in Chengdu. So the seed round is based on the environment of this particular city. Seed round is a crucial fundamental part in the process of overall development. Hence, we are trying to find the appropriate support funding, which is £100,000. As the pie chart shows, we will put the majority of funding into technical development, including build up our self-sufficiency system and maintain it. Then, the following part is about sustainability, which is also our priority. We said that our aim is to build a perfect eco-friendly hostel by using 100% recyclable resources. Therefore, we need to use renewable energy and some green materials. For example, the solar power, about 6,000 pounds, reclaimed water system. The water can be cheaper, but the system is difficult to build, and the LED lighting system. Although those sustainable facilities are not cheap, once we get it built and put into use, the subsequent costs are controllable. Moreover, sustainability should be our specialty to attract more consumers, and it can also be a distinction from other hostels. Therefore, sustainability also needs to pay more attention. The other capitals are essential business costs, such as management cost, advertisement, and risk reserve. As we can see, the budget is expensive, but rich soil can be better develop the seed, and we are not gamblers. To show our reliability, let's analyze return and risks. Firstly, we found that Chengdu's hostel opportunity is increasing. The proportion in GDP is rising. Moreover, through big data, when we search the keywords hostel and environmental protection, Chengdu is the third related city in China, behind Beijing and Shanghai. However, the cost of Chengdu will be lower than the other two cities. Therefore, it would be our opportunity to develop an eco-hostel, which benefits returns. Furthermore, the risks we cannot ignore, which may cause downside. For example, Chengdu is near the earthquake zone, so the earthquake is frequent. Such uncontrollable factors may negatively affect the returns, such as improving management costs. The situation is considered in risk reserve, and our risk management can address the related environment.
Okay, thank you so much, Guan Yu. I think that's all for today. If you have any questions, Please feel free to ask.